There are a few key metrics that you need to know if you are looking to buy or sell. And you know what? Here's what they are. But first, my name is Mair Downing, and I'm a real estate agent in Richmond, Virginia. And I specialize in helping buyers and sellers be successful. Okay, so let's get into it. The first metric that you need to know, whether you're buying or selling, this one doesn't matter. Is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? National headlines are not going to give you the true story because national headlines could be Florida, it could be California, it could be Texas, it could be Minnesota, it could be Maine, or it could be Virginia. And you need to be cognizant of what is happening in your neck of the woods. Now, what is happening in other states, that may have an impact later on, but for you, that is not something that you need to know. You need to know what is happening in your particular area. And I'll tell you a little spoiler. For Richmond, Virginia, we are still in a seller's market. And in some parts of our metro area, it is really hot because inventory is really low. So unlike the COVID era where there was a shortage of homes, but really the issue was there's a tremendous amount of people buying. Right now, it's because inventories are really low. And that takes us to the second thing, and that is, what does inventory look like? As you can tell, if there is a tremendous amount of inventory, there is a lot for buyers to search for. So if you're a buyer, that means you've got a lot of properties to choose from, and certainly you're going to be able to find what you want. If you are a seller and you're thinking about selling and it's a tremendous amount of inventory, just know that you're going to have to figure out how to differentiate yourself so that you can stand out. So it's really important for buyers and sellers to know how much inventory there is. On the flip side, if there is low inventory, that means that there is not much to choose from, and sellers can stand out pretty easily, sometimes just by putting their home on the market. And then buyers need to understand that when that house that they're looking for is coming on the market, they need to jump because there's not that much out there. So that's the second thing that you need to look at. So first is what type of market we're in, buyer or seller. The second is the inventory that is around. And sometimes you'll hear months worth of inventory. Is it 1 month of inventory? Is it 8 months of inventory? And that'll just tell you literally if nothing else comes on the market, then it'll take that long for everything to be completely sold. So in this case, in Richmond, we're hovering somewhere between a month and a half or so on market, which is not, again, as little as it was during COVID, where we had a half a month worth of inventory, but it is still pretty low. And I believe a normal market is somewhere between 6 and 8 months. So we're still on the low side in the Richmond area. The other thing that you need to know, and this could fluctuate by neighborhood or by location, is the time on market for homes. So when you work with a real estate professional like me, we will tell you for the homes in the location and the county and the city in this particular area, how long homes are actually on the market before they go under contract. And that will tell you how quickly you need to jump on that home that does come on the market. So, for example, I live in the west end of Henrico, And the days on market are usually 7 or less. And that can be a tinge misleading. That usually means that it was in coming soon status. It actually went active for showings on Thursday, and then somebody asked for offers on Monday. So usually it's a week, maybe less, depending on the style and the finishes of the home. But the key aspect of this is it priced fairly? Because if it is overpriced or priced on the high side, then that might sit for a little bit because people are going to stand off and maybe wait a little bit to ensure they're not going to go into a feeding frenzy and not have to compete against everybody and their mother for the house. So that is a key factor for letting you know in this particular area, things go fast or they don't, and you have time or not to figure out what you want to do and how you want to make an offer. So there are tons of other elements of data that are out there, but those are the key pieces of data that you need to know if you are looking to buy or sell your house. Now, if you are looking to buy or sell your house, I would love to work with you. So reach out. I have an Instacard, and I would love to help see you successful. As always, have a great day. And sometimes this is true. Your brain has just too many tabs open, but that's okay.